Hello everyone, and welcome to today's show. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2026, and I am your host, Sana, ready to bring you another super exciting topic. I am always so thrilled to share new discoveries with you all, and today is no exception. I'll be introducing a trending article from the archive, and it is a really fascinating one about cybersecurity. The title is Deep Learning-Based Filtering of Cross-Branching Matrices Using Generative Adversary Networks. Oh wait, my bad. That was our example. The actual title of today's paper is Self-Supervised Representations for Binary Program Clustering from Empirical Study to Retrieval Augmented Learning. The quote is Omisiv, or Gasixi 8.2348. It is quite a long title, but do not worry. I'm going to break it down and explain everything in a fun and easy way. So, let us dive right into the problem that this paper is trying to solve. In the world of computers and the internet, there are millions of new malware samples created every single year. Malware is just a fancy word for bad software or viruses. Stuff that tries to break into our computers and steal information, because there are so many of these bad programs. Security defenders need a way to group them together, which is a process called malware clustering. By grouping similar malware together, experts can figure out what family a virus belongs to, and they can respond to attacks much faster. However, doing this clustering efficiently is really hard, because the features of these programs are complex, and they are usually represented as tabular data, which means they look like giant spreadsheets of numbers. That is right, researchers have made amazing progress in other areas, like teaching AI to recognize images, understand human language, using something called self-supervised learning, but applying these cool AI tricks to tabular data, especially for grouping unknown binary programs. It's still a very unexplored area. The main problem is that vision-based AI relies on changing images slightly, like flipping a picture or changing its colors, to teach the AI what the core object looks like. You cannot really do that with a spreadsheet of software features, because changing random numbers might completely ruin the data. This paper systematically investigates how we can use these advanced AI models, specifically self-supervised learning and tabular representation learning, to improve how we cluster binary programs without needing any labels. Let us compare this with other technologies. Usually, people use traditional unsupervised methods to group data, like principal component analysis or cylinders, which are just standard mathematical ways to simplify data. But this paper compares those traditional baselines with newer methods. First, they tested famous vision AI models, like Bootstrap, Your Own Latent, and SimSim, to see their maximum potential and gain a little bit of help. They found out that these models can perform almost as well as fully supervised models, which are models that already know all the answers. But when they move to purely unsupervised learning, where the AI has to figure everything out completely on its own, they use tabular representation learning methods like VIME and SweetTab. VIME works by corrupting the data, like randomly masking some features and making the AI guess what they were. The researchers found that VIME performed incredibly well, setting a new state-of-the-art for this task. But they did not stop there, which is the most exciting part. They invented a new version of VIME called VIMer. Instead of corrupting the data with random numbers from the whole dataset, VIMer uses a retrieval augmented approach. That means it looks at the closest neighbors of a sample and uses their features to corrupt the data. This small change makes the training pairs much more informative, and it improves the clustering quality by nearly 6% on some datasets. It even beat the models that had access to the correct answers, which is just mind-blowing for an unsupervised method. So, how does this apply to our everyday life? Well, even though we do not see it happening, This technology works behind the scenes to keep our digital lives safe. Could I give you 3 specific application examples based on this paper? Example 1. Faster antivirus updates for everyone. New virus hits the internet. Antivirus companies receive millions of infected files. By using binary to automatically cluster these binary programs, the companies can instantly group the new threat with similar known threats. This means they can create a single update to block the entire new family of viruses, keeping your personal computer safe from brand new attacks much quicker. Example 2. Automated security triage for large companies. In big businesses, security teams get flooded with alerts every day, and it is impossible for humans to check every single suspicious file. Using this advanced tabular representation learning, the security systems can automatically bleep incoming files, separating the definitely safe ones from the unknown ones. This drastically reduces the workload for human analysts, allowing them to focus only on the most dangerous and usual clusters that the AI highlights. Example 3. Discovering hidden zero-day threats. Sometimes hackers create completely new types of malware, called zero-day threats, but look nothing like old viruses. Because malware is purely unsupervised and relies on geometric proximity, it can find hidden patterns in the feature space without needing pass labels. If a cluster forms that does not match any known software, the system can flag it as a potential zero-day attack. This helps security researchers discover and study new hacking techniques, protecting the whole internet from evolving dangers. And it's just so cool to think about how these complex math equations and self-supervised learning algorithms are actively fighting off the bad guys in the cyber world. The fact that they use local neighborhood sampling, just grabbing information from a file's closest friends, to make the AI learn better is such a clever trick. It shows that sometimes looking closely at your immediate surroundings is better than trying to understand the whole world at once. The datasets they use, called Ember and Botmas, are huge collections of software features. Ember has hundreds of thousands of samples. And the fact that this unsupervised method was able to map out the different families of malware so accurately proves that we are stepping into a new era of automated analysis. I really hope you found this deep dive into cybersecurity as fascinating as I did. It is always wonderful to learn about the unseen shields that detect our digital world. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will catch you all in the next episode with more exciting tech news. Stay safe online and have a fantastic week.